This is Beer 30 Sports O'Clock. Ah, I don't know why that was so slow and methodic. I don't know. Oh man. Ah, this episode's beer is Boulevard Bruins Boulevard 89. It's a lager, 4.5%, and feeling fine since 1989. I like that. That slogan is, yeah. So, oh yeah, okay. I'm rocking with this lager. Uh, and the reason I'm drinking this is Kansas City's in the Super Bowl again against my hoodoo wishes and my betting and my strategic thoughts and all that good stuff. Kansas City did it again. So, here's the Kansas City. Proving everybody wrong again. They keep getting away with this. So anyway, moving right along. And where I got this wonderful beer, this tasty Boulevard 89 from, my favorite store to get beer is Total Wine. You guys already know you can get singles, six packs, trios, you can get party packs, you can get kegs, mini kegs, all of your desires, all of your beer wishes at one and one place only. So shout out to Total Wine, my favorite store to go and get beer. While I'm shouting out places, let me go ahead and shout out the homies over at Clubhouse Podcast, the Clubhouse, excuse me. And if you like wrestling, movies, entertainment, check my boys out, man, at the Clubhouse on Sunset Lounge. They are a great show, a funny show, and low-key an informative show. So make sure you check them out. Like I said, they are the Clubhouse Podcast, only on Sunset Lounge with Patreon. Yes, sir. Now let's get to it. The news you can booze to. The coaching carousel is almost over. Almost over. We still got one vacancy left. I don't know what the fuck is going on with it, but we'll get into that in a second. But there's been a lot of press conferences and things of that nature. And I have to say, it has been the most entertaining thing I think I've ever seen. These coaches are wilding.
Duval.
Oh, these coaches are wilding out. These coaches are wilding out. I don't know what he was doing there. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I don't know, man. Also, Jerry and them finally picked a coach. They picked the boy Brian Schottenheimer. And the press conference went about as good as you could think, or about as Jerry-esque as it could go.
As a matter of fact, I wanted to be a coach. Except I wanted to live better than I thought coaches live. I wanted to drive a little bigger car, and I wanted to fly in an airplane. Had I known what I'm paying them now, I'd have been a damn coach.
Yeah, we know, Jerry. We know you would have been a damn coach. We know you. We know this wholeheartedly. I don't know, man. And then just watch, man. The Cowboys they just don't get it.
Obviously, we're also evaluating where it didn't go right, in terms of, this drought that people say we're in terms of a championship game or a Super Bowl. And
30 years? 30? going on 35. I mean, it's a drought.
We're going to win, and we're going to win a championship. Otherwise, why are we doing it?
He's already drinking the Kool-Aid. He's already drinking the Kool-Aid. Look, I don't think that he is wrong for saying what he said. I do, however, think that he should have. I don't know. It just wasn't very. Dak was at the press Dak was at the press con. Dak was at the press conference. It just all feels so phony. It feels more of the same. It feels more. It just doesn't feel real. And I just don't believe them. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't believe them at all. And you know, I don't know. I feel like they just don't get it, and their fans are just gonna continue to be in turmoil. This is purgatory for getting rid of fucking Jimmy Johnson, man. That's just what it is. At this point, I don't know. I don't know. He did something for those championship rings, and he just ain't found the magic since. He just wants to be the coach, and you can't be the coach. Speaking of coaches, let's move on. The Jets got a new coach.
Put your seatbelts on and get ready for the ride. Listen, there are going to be some challenges. But with challenges becomes opportunity, gets opportunity. But here's what I do know. We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this.
Are you though? They also have been in a drought for decades, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like this has just been an entertaining series of coach talk, and it just keeps getting better and better. I think, though, the best news conference had to go to the Raiders. Of course, the Raiders.
We do want to fill our stadium up with our guys. I know that we have a good draw for people from out of town. There you go. There you go.
Obviously, beast mode co-signs Pete Carroll being in the building as the Raiders coach. I don't know why, but hey, listen, he is from Oakland. I get it. You know what I'm saying? He's probably been a Raiders fan since he was a child, but I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, listen, the most motivating nominee to me of all the coach talk press conferences and everything like that it definitely was Glenn. It was definitely Aaron Glenn. The most disheartening though was Ben Shoddy and Brian Shoddy and Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson to me seems like he's focused on the wrong things already, talking about the Packers already and just, you know, it's been a lot of media and he starting to believe that hype a little too quick, too fast for me. I don't know. I think that they do have pieces in play. I think it was a good hire. I don't think it was a bad hire, but I don't know. It's just, you know, like head down focused. I think that's more so what they need a little more grit. They're going to have to get their shit together on defense. Cowboys are going with Eberflus on defensive coordinator, which I kind of like that because he was a defensive mind before he got dismantled by the Chicago Bears in their organization of doom. But I don't know. Most entertaining has to be Jerry. Jerry he was just spitting out Jerryisms everywhere. It was just, you know, if you don't think I'm taking a shot on Shotty, what? It was just a bunch of jargon and craziness, and I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I enjoyed these press conferences a little too much. I was like literally on my phone looking at all of these all week, every day, just laughing, and just, I don't know. It's beyond funny. But that's what we play the season for, or that's what they play the season for. I was wrong on my takes on who was going to win the divisions, on some of them. Not all of them. Very, 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 very few I was wrong on, actually. I was wrong on like 2. But anyway, listen. Everybody got new hope. Everybody feels good, warm and fuzzies. New GMs, new coaches. Now it's time on the off season, drafts, mock drafts, all that good shit. We shall see. Saints, they're a little late to the party though. I don't know what's going on. They're taking their time on this. As I understand, they want to interview with the offensive coordinator for the Eagles, Kellen Moore. They want to talk to offensive coordinators, I believe, with Kansas City. There's talk of Mike McCarthy possibly being in it. And I don't know. It's just the Saints have a lot of things going not in their favor. You have an unfavorable contract with Derek Carr. You have Tyrann Mathieu. You have Cam Jordan. You have all these expiring guys, or not expiring guys, but all these guys heading towards the end of their careers that you still are paying, and you're either going to have to trade away, cut, and just rebuild from the ground up with basically Alvin Kamara and Derek Carr. Crazy. So I don't know. I don't know very many coaches lining up for that job. Hell, I just don't know very many players that are wanting to line up for that area, for that job. But I mean, Mike McCarthy would probably be a good coach there. He knows how to handle the media. He knows how to, let the GMs do their thing and let the owners do their thing. He kind of knows how to work with what he's got and puts him in the best position that he knows how to at least get a winning season, or at least get a winning, winning started in the franchise. But you never know. Excuse me. I just don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, moving on. Bills lose to the Chiefs. Again, 0-4 in the playoffs against the Chiefs. It's sad. It's disheartening. It's unfair. It's all those words. It's all that. It was a great game, by the way. It was a great game. James Cook should have got the ball a lot more. He only had 4 touches in the first half. I don't really understand what McDermott and them were doing. Get that man the ball. He was cooking, literally. Cook was cooking. Let him cook. Let him continue to run the ball, option plays, and stop doing these stupid-ass wide receiver screens with the defensive line or the DBs lined up right on the line. Like, they were seeing that every single time. Every single time was a negative play. And it was just bad. Just bad. Yeah. Now, my twist on all this, or my thought process on the process on all this, is if the Chiefs get the 3-peat, will Andy retire? Will Kelsey retire and ride off into the sunset as probably one of the best coaches in the league, or of all time, possibly? Will this team be blown up? Is Pat the AFC king? Is he the king of the AFC? As of right now, it's yes. Will Andy retire? He's 65, 66 years old. Maybe 1 or 2 more years left. I don't see it. If they 3-peat, he has really nothing else to prove. He's got his rings. He's got everything he needs. And that team, I just don't see that team sticking all together with everything they got going on. But we said that last year. Spags, came back. It's a lot of situation where they all can come back. So I think, no, Andy won't retire, to answer my own question. I think also that I think though you do have to look at the Kelsey angle. You do have to look at Chris Jones and what is he going to be doing because they're all getting up there in that age, and it's just in football years it's a lot of wear and tear, and I think that there's a possibility that they're going to be done after this year if they three-peat. I mean, no other team in NFL history has done it, things like that. So, but where does this leave Josh Allen? Where does this leave their legacy? Or where does this leave his legacy? Is he better or worse than the Jim Kelly in the Super Bowl era? Like, the Bills have to figure something out. They have the weapons. It's not even really the weapons. I think Shakir did very good this year. I think Mac Hollins, who doesn't wear any shoes, did very good this year. Kincaid, Cook. I mean, they literally had the pieces to win. I think it may be offensive coordinator. Their defense did okay. There was obviously they were playing against the Chiefs and the refs. There were a couple, funny plays that could have went either way. But I mean, the flags were prevalent on both sides, so you can't really say just that they got cheated and things like that, because that's not necessarily true. They still had a chance to win the game. Excuse me. I don't know. Josh, to me, I feel like he's going to be a Dan Marino-esque. Pat is gonna just dominate the AFC until he rides off into the sunset, basically. I don't know, because it's crazy. We thought this was the time. This was the year. This was the time, because the Chiefs just have looked bored. They have looked like they just don't care, and yet and still here they are, Super Bowl again. Taylor Swift at the games, Kelsey. I mean, it just Jones. They just look. They just make people. They make the coaches, the players feel like they have to do something out of the ordinary, extraordinary to win the game, and all you have to do is stick to the script. The Bills beat them during the season. They beat them during the season. It just didn't make sense. And I think Josh Allen, that is his kryptonite. Because he didn't turn the ball over. This is like the first time, and I think Super Bowl history or NFL history, that he didn't turn the ball over. He scored over 20 points and still lost the game. It's just tough, man. Josh Allen is looking more and more like he'll be the Dan Marino. He won't even be the Jim Kelly because he can't get to the Super Bowl. And it's unfair because it doesn't take away from him. It doesn't take away from he most likely will be a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? But he just, man, that getting over that Pat Mahomes hump is in the playoffs is fucking hard to do, and it's it is what it is. It is what it is. It's just unfortunate. Speaking of unfortunate, Eagles fans, Eagles won in a very one-sided game, excuse me, but man, these guys, I can't stand. Ugh, disgusting. I love the celebration. Gilly has been, for those of you who don't know who Gilly is on, got a podcast called $1 Million Worth of Game, and he's brought back Too Shorts, Blow the Whistle. He's gonna run out with the damn Eagles out the tunnel. It's just they all the way in. Saquon is unstoppable, and it's absolutely disgusting how the Giants should have never let him leave the building. The man you put him behind that line, and I think I heard a stat. He was one of the only running backs to not get touched on average 2 to 2.5 yards down the field. That O-line is the best O-line in the league. I don't know how he keeps doing it, but that motherfucker is underpaid, because how do you get the Jalen Carters? You hit on all the rookies on defense, from DeJean to Bond. The secondary, from the linebackers to the defensive line. Here. I can't. I mean, I want to hate. There is some type of bone in me that I want to hate on the Eagles. But that is how you build a team. They literally pieced together. They got Jahan Dotson just sitting around waiting. He ain't even getting touches like that right now. It's like he just sitting around waiting for the ball. They got Dallas Goedert. They got AJ, who reading books on the sideline because he ain't getting enough touches. You got Devontae Smith, who he was a factor in the game. Let me not say he wasn't a factor, but I mean, you just got Saquon. Saquon has proven, like Derrick Henry has proven this year, that all that fucking talk about running backs not being important is asinine. Is absolutely the dumbest shit of all time. Kill yourself. Giants, I need you, Mara, Scone, all of y'all motherfuckers need to go play in the river while it's freezing right now, because y'all bugging. Go play in the Hudson. I cannot believe y'all let him leave the building. He almost broke the season record for rushing yards. He's gonna break the yards altogether playoffs, and it's disgusting, man. It's absolutely disgusting. He can't be stopped. I don't know. Saquon should actually low-key be paid Jalen Hurts' salary. It should be flip-flop, because Jalen Hurts ain't really even quarterbacking out there. He ain't really doing nothing, man. They scored 55 fucking points. It's crazy. That O-line is just ungodly. They need to be. That shit is crazy. And that defense is crazy. They're the number one defense for a reason. Like I said, I don't even know what to say about this, man. It's just, I hate to see it, but I gotta give credit where credit is due. I'm gonna pick a winner for the Super Bowl already, because the spread is out. Everybody's, whatever the case may be, and talking, and the money's gonna be slamming and going all over the place. We got till February 9th for the bets and stuff like that, but for Better Beer, Bet the House, I'm gonna have some prop bets on that week. So don't you worry, there will be. But Better Beer, Bet the House, by the way, will continue this week coming up. It's going to be hockey and basketball. So be prepared for that. I'm a little nervous because, I try to stick to football, because football is a little more predictable sometimes. Basketball is just not as predictable. There will be some player props and things like that. So So shout out to all my guys that do the player props and the daily fantasies and all that good stuff. So, but my game winner for the Super Bowl, I'm switching sides. The Eagles and their fans are just terrible. They are atrocious, and I don't want to see the douche of all douches, Coach Sirianni, win a fucking Super Bowl. I'm here for the three-peat. I'm here for the three-peat now. Show me Taylor Swift a million times. I don't give a fuck. Show me Taylor Swift. I would rather see that than fucking Coach Sirianni talking shit to the crowd or crying at the damn flag ceremonies. And I don't want to see that shit. He's a douche. He doesn't deserve to win. You got a fucking super team and you don't deserve to win. Pat Mahomes, you're the giant slayer. Slay these fucking, no pun intended, slay these fucking Giants and that built up roster. Please destroy them. Speaking of crying though, why was Chris Jones and all the Chiefs like crying on the sideline? Like, I know it was cold, but bro, what was going on? I just kept seeing tears, and I'm like, bro, is this the last game? This is also why I keep bringing up I brought up the retirement thing, because it's like, is this it? Is this the last run? This is we gonna retire after this? Cries and stuff. Jones cried like 3 times during the game. I don't know. Maybe he was getting physically punched or something. I don't know. But speaking, anyway, back to that. I'm picking the Chiefs to win. I'm picking the Chiefs to three-peat. I'm picking the Chiefs over the Eagles for the Super Bowl right now. That's right. I'm giving the bird to the birds. Fuck the Eagles. I'm tired of seeing they fans wild out. I'm tired of seeing Gilly. I'm tired of seeing the fucking Saquon unfair ass shit. He gets to run behind the best offensive line in the world. It doesn't even make sense. Doesn't fucking make sense. Jalen Hurts can only throw for 120 fucking yards. This is the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. Okay. Sorry, I had to get that out. I had to woosah. I had to get that out. But I'm switching sides, fam. I want the Chiefs to win. I don't want the douche to win. I don't want the douche to win. And speaking of switching, isn't it time that your daily fantasy app paid better? Well, with the Better app, daily plays and pays are better. So go download the Better app today and use code BEER30 and get your first deposit matched up to $200 and many more specials. I mean, like, I'm talking 1 point for Dame Lillard, 1 assist for Kyrie. All you got to do is click more or less and you're in. So with better plays and better pays, download Better today. And now it's time for the beer goggles of the week. Listen, hockey is definitely about fighting, and I like fighting. But this was a long ass fight, dude. Like, I need y'all to figure this out.
This is the first ever matchup between a couple of the super heavyweights, Ryan Reeves and Mathieu Olivier. Olivier's 10th fight of the year. It's the first for Reeves. And Olivier has Reeves off balance, but Ryan Reeves gonna fight back. And what a tilt this is!
Almost feel they're ready for someone to jump in now. This is long. They've had enough. Now, there's the instincts of a veteran guy.
Both of them are like, all right, I'm tired, man. Fuck y'all. I'm tired, okay? Oh, man. Speaking of fighting, though, man, What the fuck is A.J. Brown and Lattimore doing, man?
You got your hands full because there's been a lot of this temper flaring. That penalty on Lattimore did not.
Like, Lattimore, you couldn't guard nobody, so you just want to fight with everybody, and I just don't understand it, man. And something else I don't understand, the Luvu leap. You are not Troy Polamalu, sir. Try again.
Well, I think Washington jumped. Frankie Luvu jumped over both lines.
Yeah.
That was like Air Jordan.
Look at him.
Look at his face.
He got the tongue out like MJ too.
Look at that.
Right over the top.
Encroachment, defense number 4. The penalties half the distance to the goal. It's still second down.
Oh, man.
I mean, that was something else.
Oh, there they go.
You got to do something. I mean, you can't practice against this play, right?
It's the hardest thing. I don't know how you practice against it. And if you're defending it.
Man, he knew what he was doing. Luvu, he knew what he was doing. He did like 3 times too. And like they got so bad, the refs were like, "We're gonna give him a score. You keep doing this stupid shit." And Tom Brady sounded drunk too. Tom Brady is so bad at announcing. Ugh, please Raiders, get him off Fox, please hurry up. And that was the Beer Goggles of the week. And now it's time for the 6-pack of the week. Oh man, what a save! Hockey's making a lot of noise right now. But this save was crazy.
This is just a remarkable save. DiGiuseppe's recognized he's got the open net. Lindgren's realized they don't have the puck in the zone, so he comes all the way back to make this unbelievable.
Shit like a baseball catch, like to stop a fucking hit. Like, what? That shit, he laid out on ice. That's impressive as hell. Also impressive, like I said, let Cook cook.
He's going to look at pitching, and he does to Cook. Oh, he reaches across. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You're supposed to let him cook, man. He was doing his thing, bro. I don't understand it, man. Buffalo do better. Next up is Mr. Mahomes, bro. He can run.
Mountain. First and goal. Mahomes still has it. To the 5, and in for the touchdown. And his worst pass of the night is on the spike attempt.
Yeah, that was crazy on the announcement. His worst pass attempt was a spike attempt, for real. And this lopsided victory for the Eagles. I don't know how this man did this.
5 years that played nothing but special teams. Now getting a big roll. Daniels going deep to the end zone. It is! Is it picked? It is! Intercepted by Quinyon Mitchell. His first NFL interception. We're making it second. He had one in Green Bay too. Second in the playoffs, none in the regular season, and that should be a wrap.
Yeah, for a young player, he's absolutely fearless going up there with the hang time. A little Lynn Swanish without the bobble, well, with the bobble, and then it comes down in his hands. Still bobbling it.
Again, Tom Brady. Oh, man. And next up, man, is Alan Tamack. Unbelievably unmatched.
On 2nd and 10.
Bars.
Down the field for the big ball to the end zone. And it is caught. Hans able to hold on.
That was bars, by the way. Yeah, Mac, man, this dude don't ever put on shoes or nothing. This dude is insane. Just like that damn catch. Listen, I knew the game was over at this point. I know y'all probably saying like, what? How? How did you know? Just watch this.
Here's Barkley, a little shovel, looking for an edge, gets it, Saquon Barkley, first down, Barkley, oh! Saquon, touchdown!
That's how I knew. That's how I knew. That dude is unfucking real. Unbelievable. I can't give him any more compliments. I don't know. It's unreal how good he is. It's unreal. And behind that line, again, I keep complaining about it because it's just fucking collusion at this point. Fucking NFL. Fuck the birds. Anyway, that was the six-pack of the week. And now it's time for Conversations at the Keg. And you guys know me by now. I'm going to keep it brief. I hate the storming of the field. Just like I hate the taking the goalpost and dumping it in the river and shit. Thank God NFL fans would never do that and never try those things. Or would they? Eagles fans are unbearably bad. They continue to do just the stupidest shit. I saw one shoot in the air. I saw one just badgering people and taking flags down. Listen, the ghillie thing is cool. Like, I'm with the ghillie thing. I'm okay with those things. The badgering the opposite team's fans in the stadium. One guy called a Green Bay Packer fan, I know it was a few weeks ago, but he called a Green Bay Packer girl a dumb cunt. Like, come on, man. It's just, that's ridiculous, man. And you guys try to take on this us against the world and nobody likes us and we know we're the best fan base in the world. No, you're the most egregious, fucking terrible fan base in the world. Nobody likes you guys because the simple fact is you are all a bunch of fucking dickheads. Y'all a bunch of assholes. Y'all don't understand how to be good fans. You want to start fights with each other, with the opposite fan base. They have literally a jail in Philly's fucking stadium. Literally a jail in the Eagles stadium. This should tell you something. That's why nobody likes y'all. That's why nobody wants to sit around you motherfuckers. Because y'all make it unbearable to watch the games. Listen, even the Raiders fans have figured out, yeah, it's a black hole, we talk shit, blah, blah, blah. But ain't no need to fight every time. Ain't no need to be disrespectful outside of the stadium and fucking haunt people and chase them down and take their fucking hats. And it's just disrespectful, man. We want to cheer for Saquon. We want to cheer for Hurts sometimes. We want to cheer for DeJean and Bond and fucking what's the Slay. We want to cheer for them. We want to cheer for the offensive line. But you fucking fans make it unbearable. You motherfuckers took to the streets and just did some wild, dumbass, dickhead ass shit. And it needs to be pointed out more that y'all act like fucking college kids. And it's crazy because we talking about grown fucking adults, 9 to 5s, work for the city. Listen, I'm all about celebrating your team, which, by the way, y'all celebrating like y'all won the fucking Super Bowl already. You were supposed to celebrate during the Super Bowl, not to get to the Super Bowl. Act like you've been there before type shit. I just don't get this type of behavior, and I don't do the storm in the fields. I don't like the parades and all that stuff. First off, do the parade when you win the Super Bowl. Don't do the fucking parade before the Super Bowl. Like, you got to the Super Bowl. Y'all just at the Super Bowl like a few years ago. Like, why are we acting like this? Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? I don't understand this shit. I don't understand this shit. I don't understand this shit. I don't understand it. And this is why, man, Eagles fans are fucking terrible. And this is why the rest of the country now is hoping for the fucking three-peat. And I'm part of the rest of the country right now. I'm switching sides. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to see it. But I could only imagine how you fucking assholes will act if the Eagles win the Super Bowl. So I'm using I'm using all the beer drinking power I got. And I'm rooting for the fucking Chiefs. I can't believe I'm saying it. I'm rooting for the Chiefs. I hope you fucking cry. I hope y'all all cry and fucking go home and realize how bad of fans you are the Super Bowl week. I hope you do. I'm so sick of Eagles fans. So sick of Eagles fans. Listen, I only got like 2 or 3 fans that are Eagles fans, and they don't act like that. The rest of you motherfuckers is dickheads. I'm letting you know, I cannot stand y'all. Please, please, act like y'all got some damn sense. I'm here for the three-peat. But this is Beer 30, Sports O'Clock, and I'm switching sides.